I wanted to share a super cool story about this sweater. So this sweater had gotten a stain on it and it was like an oil stain. So I had kept it aside and I was like, maybe I'll do something cool with it. And then I had seen someone bleach stuff and I was like, oh, I know, I'll bleach something with my own handwriting and make it like super cool. It did not turn out like what I had thought. So I was like, okay, what can I do? So you could see the bleach like stains and it just kind of bled all the way through and expanded through the fabric. It probably needed a thickener. I used a bleach gel. It just didn't work. But anyways, I got inspired. I was like, oh, what if I paint over that and kind of make it like a graffiti? That'll be really cool. So I found a verse, which is the full intent on why I did this anyways, was this one particular verse. And so, I put, but God, Psalm, and then, the verse number. But when I had done the bleach, it kind of bled really big, like you can see here. And I got to the verse and the chapter and I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's totally 79. Like, of course it is. Look how big that is. It's 79. And then I thought to myself, like, oh, I should probably check the actual verse to make sure it's that. And I was like, no, it is. It totally looks like a 9. So then I finished up my sweater, set it in the garage to dry. And after I had done this, I was like, maybe I should check the verse. So I checked the verse. You guys, it wasn't 79. It was 73. And I tried to adjust it and it didn't work. But then I had this but God moment, like this totally realization here where I was like, wow, if I didn't make that mistake, I would not have heard what God was trying to tell me. And here's what he was telling me. Sometimes what we think about is not always true. And the best way to reference our thoughts is by checking the word of God to see the actual truth. What does the word of God say? So here I was using my own thoughts and I didn't check the word of God to confirm if those thoughts were true. And they weren't. So really, like, why am I not doing this and everything? And so now I'm shifting, and sometimes you need to have those experiences to learn so you do better next time. But I wanted to share it with you because if you have a thought, and I shared it with my kids tonight and I said the bad word, I said the S word, which is stupid. I told them, guys, what if you had that thought in your mind like, oh, I'm so stupid? And it was so cool because both of them were like, oh, I've had those thoughts. Yeah, me too. And I got to share with them, yeah, guys, I've had that thought too many times. But do you think those thoughts that we put in here are actually real? Let's check it by the word of God. What does God say about us? Does he say in his word, you are so stupid? No. So my lesson is follow the truth.